everyone. We are
La
Chimola,
Chimolala.
and we are back with a brand new music video by Kihyun.
Yay! It's
Hello,
finally
Kihyun.
here.
It's the day. It's happening. I mean, yesterday was the day, but it's happening now.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to watch this.
I'm so excited too.
Should we just dive in and then we can just
Yes.
talk all about it when it's over?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Here we go.
Okay.
By the way, this is the title track, Voyager, from Voyager. Here we go. Kihyun.
Mm.
Meow.
Right?
I love those effects on the film. It's very cool.
And the tats on his chest. Let's not forget that.
I like both these outfits, actually. They're so different, but he's so cute.
Yes. This reminds me of the 80s.
Right? The wall of TVs in the store.
Yeah.
I love that he has a live band with him. That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's like he's running to his new adventure.
Right? I love that that's the car. For some reason, I find it hilarious that that's the car he's driving.
I know.
It's like Kihyun. He's just like us.
Right? No Ashton Martin or Bentley or, you know.
Normal dude.
I love this part. I mean, I love all the parts. Let's be real. And the sun in the background. Oh.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I love that red jacket. I love it.
Right? Oh my gosh.
So sexy. And his hair, like his hair's so different than he normally wears it. It's
Right?
hot.
Oh, he looks like a freaking rock star because
Right?
he is. Get it, boy.
Ugh.
Oh, gosh.
Ugh.
Oh, so
Sexy. I mean, it's a mic drop without dropping the mic. He like dismisses us as he glances away. It's like, you're so cute.
good. Okay, so I have a confession.
Oh.
This is not my first time watching it. I actually stayed up until 2 a.m. to watch this on the big screen because, yeah.
2 a.m. our time.
Our time.
Right? Pacific Standard.
Pacific Standard Time. I do not do that for anyone else. I mean, not a music video at least. I would do that for concerts. Like you and I would stay up late to watch concerts together.
Yes.
But for a specific artist, I'd be like, I'll watch it later. No, not Kihyun. That's dedication right there.
I love it.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm just gonna be very frank. I did that on purpose, not because it's well, because it is Kihyun. But I did that on purpose because I wanted to make sure I captured what I wanted to watch. I mean, obviously him, but anyway, it's like two different people talking right now. But I was afraid that if watching through the laptop, I would miss some stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It
so
makes sense. I mean, you have been waiting. We have all been waiting, but you have especially been waiting for this. So, thoughts, impressions. Let's start with the song.
oh, the song has a great hook. I mean, the man makes me mute. It's a great song. It's I love this vibe. It's very it's like two genres being melded together. Like you got the poppy side and then you have the rock side. So it's not quite pop and it's not quite rock either, it's both. And I love that.
I love that the attitude is alt rock. It's kind of it's nonchalant and not trying too hard. But as you say, the hook's really infectious. I love like the bass line and the drums. I feel like they really just like keep it moving forward. You're like, it's like you get on this train and there's like no getting off once you're on it. Like, it just
Yeah.
keeps rolling through. And I love his vocals, obviously. I love his background vocals. I just think this song is so much fun.
Yeah.
It's hard not to listen to it and like move around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those types of songs where, you want to move around or you just want to get up and dance.
Yes,
I mean,
100%.
I would dance terribly in front of you guys, but I'm sorry, I'm wearing headphones right now. So
Good excuse. That's definitely the only reason why you're not doing it.
yes.
But yeah, I feel like the song in itself, and you said this to me, it has such a great meaning, such a good message. But beyond that, it's just fun. Like
Yeah.
it's just a good, like, I would put this on like my getting ready playlist because it's getting you like kind of hyped to like go out and have a great time.
Yeah. And his music video concept is fantastic. It's definitely like a good introduction to Kihyun. So you see the duality in here, which is like amazing. So it opens up with him like laying on the floor, bunch of newspapers, and we could equate that to like tabloids and like what he has to deal with as a celebrity. Then you see like the paparazzi, pretty much like taking pictures of him everywhere. And we all know Monsta X is very sexy, like he looks so sexy with the tats.
So is that his Monsta X persona?
That is his Monsta X persona. Then the part where I said in the middle of the music video, I'm like, okay, I like this part right here, like, and this is like him looking over at the band. So that's like a transition over to his solo career.
I did like the band in the diner very much feels like we're in his head seeing what he wants.
Exactly.
It's obviously not happening in the diner, but he's envisioning his future.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's just from if you saw the concept photos, like we saw two Kihyuns, two Kihyuns, and it's basically the past or not the past, still Monsta X, but it's like Monsta X and then his solo career coming together.
And that's why I kind of like the beater car he's driving and stuff. It's like he's not trying to escape. That's his life. Yeah. But he is trying to do something different. And when you do that, you start from scratch again. He's not driving a Lambo because he's starting from scratch. Yeah. So I like how honest that is.
Yeah. And the running. And the running too, like I felt like he was running towards like his goals, like running towards like his new musical side that he wants to show all of us, and his new sounds and so
the song is very hopeful. It has that running vibe, but it's a running to, not a running away.
Yeah, Exactly. So, I completely love that concept. You know, it's just again like that duality that we get to see in one music video. And then like you see him like it starts off with right like, you know, he's a celebrity, he's running towards his goal. Then you see him with the band, you know, with his red jacket that we both really love. Love the colors by the we'll talk about that. Uh and then um and then you see like him again in that like celebrity persona of like that suit with the tats again like towards the end, and it's like it's you know, hey, I'm still in Monsta X, but I'm still I'm showing you guys a different side my solo career. So basically that's what I see, you know, in the concept.
And I do like how at the end he's made his dream come true in a way. Like he has a band and they're rehearsing, but I kind of love that he's not at like in a at a concert in front of people. Because he's just getting started. You know what I mean? Like this is a new fork in the road. It's amazing that he's gotten to the point where he has a new song and he's playing with a live band. You know what I mean? I like that he doesn't try to like leapfrog. You know, if this was a 50 Cent video, he would already be on a yacht by himself and there'd be champagne everywhere. And it's not that he can't do that, but he doesn't need to, because the journey's not necessarily it's not about fame and fortune. The
Yeah.
journey's about himself.
Yeah.
So I really like that. I think it's really cool that he doesn't take it too far. So it feels more like, again, Kihyun, he's just like us.
Yeah.
He drives a crappy car and he changes his career midstream, and he's still trying to figure out what he wants and what he's doing, and he's cool.
Yeah, I mean a lot of humility, you
Yeah.
know. So and yeah, I really love this concept a lot.
Yeah.
So
And
so
you said he had a lot to do with it, right? You read all these interviews and stuff, and he had a bigger hand in all the creative direction and the choices, right?
yes, he definitely had his hands on everything. So down to his fashion choices, he chose everything. You know,
Yeah.
like he had an opinion on everything. His music, opinion on everything. Like
So I'm sure
Voyager,
it's the same for this video.
yeah, so Voyager, I'm sure when he heard the demo, you know, when it, you know, the demo and the lyrics and stuff like that, um, it's not like the label said, you're gonna sing this, you know, like, or else, you know. No, it came to him like he was explaining to one of his interviews that, like, when he heard this song, he was like, you know what, this is a reflection of me. And so, I want to begin this journey, and what a way to begin my solo debut is with this song. And Voyager means traveling, you know, like
Yeah.
you're on a journey, you know, you're traveling to another spot, you know.
It does give I feel like there's an allusion to exploring as well,
Mhm.
right? A Voyager is you're not going to your mom's house. You know what I mean? Like you are setting off on a new adventure.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, and that's what he's pretty much telling us, you know.
Yeah.
And also in the interviews too, he's like, this is just the beginning. You're gonna hear more from me, you know? Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's already thinking ahead already, you know, and just
Of course. It's
yeah,
Kihyun.
yes.
He feels very type A to me. Like he's planned out the next 2 years of his life.
Yeah.
And I say that with love as someone who has not planned out tomorrow morning. I'm jealous. No, but I feel like he has a lot of goals and ambition, and you know, you can be very ambitious and not be a prideful person. You can have humility but still have a lot of goals and dreams that you want to accomplish, that you actually do accomplish.
Yeah.
He feels like one of those people, you know.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely, you know.
Yeah. So let's talk about your favorite thing, the fashion.
Oh yeah.
Like I needed to say it, but
Please.
So you think that opening outfit with like the flashy blazer and like the faux tattoo shirt, you feel like that's his like sexy side, his like
That's his
rare.
Yeah, that's his Monsta X persona. I feel like this is like Kihyun Monsta X. You know?
He's like, see this outfit? I do body rolls.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of body rolls. I mean, lots.
You've seen them. They're good.
Oh.
So, well, we've all seen them. But
Yeah.
so then when it like transitions and he's in the diner and he's kind of in that like the green suit is a lot like that snazzy black one but it's got less flash.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have the tattoo shirt on underneath anymore. So it's funny. It's like a subtle transition. Like he still looks very luxe, but it does seem more like Kihyun on his own, maybe,
Yeah.
not all beautified by the agency.
Yeah, and it's funny too because like again, he said he had a hand in choosing the clothes.
Yeah, those are conscious choices. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said he's never worn that green color before.
It just spoke to him. He was like, I don't know.
Yeah, and so yeah.
It a little bit reminded me of X-Ray. But it was way too nice. The fabric was amazing.
Yeah, not the tracksuit.
It was high budge. It was very, very high budge.
He's not a cabbage caterpillar in this one.
Are you sure? No, you're right. You're right. And then I feel like we transition from that into, so then he's like, in that older car and he's very much on his own. And then he's even, I mean, granted that shirt is, I'm sure, like a $5,000 gorgeous shirt, but it feels more casual that, like he seems to be getting more casual as it goes along.
Yeah.
Like he's stripping away some of who he has been to see who he is now.
Yeah. I believe that shirt is definitely over 500. I think it's, I want to say 1,000 or something like that.
I said 5,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's not that much, but it's obviously not from the Gap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hold on.
I really love the collar with all the buttons. I think is real cool.
Yeah. It has the words like "good luck" on there, which is like so interesting.
Which is something you say to someone before they begin their voyage.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm sorry. I know I have to look it up because
you're checking how much the shirt costs, girl.
I saw it. I kid you not.
You saw it, or Google algorithm told you how much it was and that you should buy one because they know you've watched a lot of Kihyun. It's probably both.
So it's by Bode. And it's a good luck button embellished linen shirt for $1,050.
Wow.
Boom.
So Kihyun, just like us, but with deeper pockets. But it does feel more like something. It feels like something he would pick out for himself instead of some like the other stuff. While it looks great on him and it's very Kihyun, it feels more picked by a stylist.
Yeah.
And this suddenly feels like, with the white pants and like casual shoes, like it's just very. It feels more intimate's the wrong word, I guess, but you know what I mean. Like it feels more like his personal collection, not the agency's collection.
Yeah, exactly. And so he has another outfit, which is that red, like the ending sequence of him being a rock star.
Yeah,
total rock star. And okay, can we talk about his hair first?
So cute. We have watched so much Monsta X. We've never seen his hair done like that, right?
No, his hair is never that long at all.
I mean, how
someone trying to adjust my hair.
I like how it's both the sides have all the product, and then it like the top just kind of like does its thing. I don't know. It's like really, really cute.
It is amazing. Like I like that look on him.
It's a keeper.
It's a total keeper.
And he kind of has like almost like a little, it feels vintage but modern at the same time. It gives you a little bit of an Elvis Presley, but without trying too hard.
Yeah, I mean, he looks great with longer hair. I'm just saying.
He does. He really does. And I love that he's just wearing that like jacket. It's like not a bomber, but almost a bomber. And it just seems like he has no shirt on. He's just wearing those like jeans and those cool shoes. It really feels like, again, something that he picked out, not
Hmm.
that someone picked out for him, but it's like he's transitioned from what he was wearing with the good luck shirt. Like it's like a new persona, but
Yeah,
something he picked out, something he decided on.
that combination like is my favorite color of like red and like what is it like? Is it? It's not like was it super black? I don't think it was. Like it had like a little lightness to it, like his pants.
His pants, they were dark. I'm
They were-
not sure if they were black, but they were definitely dark.
Yeah, and so I like that combination of
Mhm.
like the dark and the red. The red is just like very bold, you know? It's a very
Looks great
bold.
with his hair, great with his
Oh
skin.
my
It's a
gosh.
great, like that kind of real cherry, with like the blue undertones, not the orange. It really pops on him.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It is
Love it so
gorgeous.
much. And honestly, I even noticed the band's outfits too, and how they changed in the two scenes they were in, and how like when he was picturing them in the diner, they were actually a little shabbier
Mm-hmm.
than when he was with them in real life. So to me, that kind of fed into the whole thing, like that was his idea. And you like have an idea, but when you execute it, it's you tweak it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it was like those were the mythical band, and then this is the real deal.
Yeah.
And so is Kihyun. I'm the real deal. Here I am rocking out. And he's given all the facials and all the snarls. And I
Ugh.
know you love when he has a stand-up mic and he like uses it and he's playing to an audience and there's no audience there because it's he's still giving it everything he has all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my
It's really
gosh.
good. Really, really good.
It's a really really great video. So,
And it's funny
um
because there's really not a lot to it. I mean, it's not super simple, but it's not like there's a bunch of CGI and like this complicated plot or anything. But we could still see the narrative, see the storyline, and we understood what he wanted to tell us. So,
yeah.
pretty well done considering. I mean, it's not like he writes a lot of videos, but he obviously conveyed his concept and everyone was able to like piece it together.
Yeah, and I do like that retro aspect that I feel like Monsta X like has in some
Mm-hmm.
of their music videos. Like One Day had a lot of like retro aspects to it.
Yeah.
And this video, like I felt like it had like it's kind of like ode to Monsta X too, you know,
Yeah.
like the TVs, you know, like
Yeah. That's very
the
one day.
yeah, that's very One Day, you know, and very retro, you
Yeah.
know, and you see him like smiling, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like little tidbits of that too, you know, like in there, like just sprinkled in there, you know.
And the cool
So
thing is the one of the most interesting things about retro also it usually ends up implying classic. Like I couldn't if you saw this video in 5 years, it would probably still look modern. If you
hmm.
saw it 5 years ago, it would probably still look modern. It's not so hinged on like a particular fad. Instead, it's kind of got something that you're like, oh, this feels familiar, even though it's not.
Yeah.
And to me, that's like that timelessness that like will age really well,
Yeah.
like Kihyun.
Oh, oh my.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh my.
oh.
So I'm really hoping that there's another video for one of his songs. Um, I assume, or I kind of am hoping that it's going to be for rain. So we'll get to really enjoy all that water.
Yeah. You know, in
We
his
saw those concept photos and
yeah.
I want my payday.
You know what though? The concept film also included like his blue suit. Did you know that you know, of course, again, he had his hand in picking out the clothing. And so he did say that some of the clothing that he picked out was very, very thin and it was really cold. But he also, did you know blue is his also his favorite color. So
Oh,
he did consult with a stylist on that too. So
yeah.
you know, if the color was good or whatnot, you know. So he wanted to
I
incorporate blue.
mean, I'm trying really hard to think of a color he'd look bad in, and I can't. But yeah, I know what you mean. Different shades imply different things. You know, there's the confidence shades, and there's like the more, you know, reserved and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I just love that he had all the ideas, and then, like a smart person, you work with professionals to tweak and, you know, finesse what you have already like kind of scripted in your head. I mean, he has access to them. Why wouldn't he use them? Yeah. So it's just really cool because it feels like we're getting a very much more like streamlined, like this is Kihyun's vision. It's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, he had his hand in everything. I keep repeating that because it's true. So just want to reiterate that 1,000 times because some artists don't have that they don't have that creative say, or they don't, I don't know, you know, it's just
either they don't have it, either they don't want it, or they're not given the opportunity, and he luckily got both.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
And like you said, it's just the beginning.
Yeah.
So that's the best part of the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. And he basically invited us into his musical world, you know?
He's taking us on the journey. He's like, are you ready? Let's do this. I love it. Ugh, so good.
So good.
Love you, Kihyun. You're so good.
And on that note, we're going to end it right there.
Okay, perfect. What more has to be said?
I know. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm still red, huh?
Yeah. Well, you should close it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right, guys. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are
La Chimolala.
And we will see you guys next time
for more Kihyun.
Yay! Yay!